Absia Captain Smart abe blasty na Addo was say na no enso yiri ya ekoso ewa Accra de say ekunkum nipa bebere no was say eye na Addo MPP abanyo mo afiri so no eye wo mo e na wo mo koso ye na kwan ben so ni reason any say me pamcho yenkonko tie na utimu say Captain Smart de entie de wo de ma yen about enso yiri ya was say so far yemfa blims ni nyina enye den embo NPP ye ba ye betwa so ewo ensem foforo emu
de to yen enene nansa na de nyina no eye nipa bone sama MPP fo di o man hwe nipa do MPP fo ma o mo yi enso ye to yi ikacho ni se hwe nipa do a wo ahwere won kwa na wa jisika twitwiri die ente se John ama also to
na oti na nandonka ojai
very fast se mo anya hia heja dinkunim beba
se dan no sima mi no cathedral besi dem ni sanke
mo anya hia heja dinkunim beba
ojai
na yetio mem na hwe boni hwe sikan twitwiri bi hwe nkwadan ketenkete innocent children innocent children enkwada onye bonde onim yesie onim sika MPP agie onim sede bibi ekoso na innocent children like this so mo wu ahwere won kwa na yenye Ghana kwetimi atno mem ha e catch say yes John Mahama your president I agree. But over $1 billion, no, Sasikano, ever he. And so I told you, bad time back home, the about a four, no four, and in your penny, in Sua Found, a found mammy, a coon, and to Papa Beffy, a John Baba Buffino. Ensuo afane yere afane bapani afane baketwa ekunwon eti one man ukosie nipa biensa to come high and cannot cry the dear bro, may a data ye or door any Kole Lagoon or door Kole Lagoon or door Kole Lagoon or door Kole Lagoon. Some 1.144 billion. Eti Sakwano ye MP or Bantamano. As so until all casa non ferry.
Abusia we eye de Captain Smart walker na de working was wa dwenkyere ewo ho ane say what you say and Mr. Moyentoa yensem ne so ewo de say.
Some of us have actively spoken about Chado for the longest of time, but a lot of you, I don't know, either you are deaf or you are refusing to listen. If you currently live at Chado, this is your time to start packing out and finding a new place. You know it as Chado. We know it as Straight Face Say. That entire town is an estuary. If you don't know what an estuary is, go and find it. It collects water coming all the way from Ebri, Madina areas. That is where the water sits. If you are living there, you are not living at the banks of a lagoon or a river. You are inside the lagoon. So you better start moving from that place and finding another place to live. Chado is not a habitat for humans. I don't know how many times some of us will keep telling you this. If you like, don't listen.
We all know that Chado is a high-class community. The last time I inquisitively asked how much a land is sold here, they were actually quoting $.
Yes.
But bro, what I'm seeing here is very devastating.
Yeah.
Look at that, bro. Look at that building. But you know, in as much as flooding is hurting all of us, we need to be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Ideally, for the next 50-20 meters from the water banks, nobody is supposed to build.
Yes,
but we are so asmoding, and that is why we are facing the consequences. But you tell us, you guys live here. I've seen so many things going wrong. I've seen plenty of people crying here and there.
I mean, as you can see, the devastation is vast. People have literally lost everything, like their livelihoods. They're literally picking up their lives in pieces that are floating around in water. And as much as yes, there's been heavy rainfall, there's also a responsibility that we have as people to be mindful of our waste, where we leave our waste, how we comport ourselves. Like, look at all these bottles. Most of these people that will probably pass on the bridge and be throwing it in the water because they feel like, well, I don't want to carry this thing to wherever I'm going.
In as much as people have lost a lot, we have to be honest in order to deal with the next one. Nobody knows. But look, if you look at the wall, the distance from this big stream or river, and how far people have built close to it, then we cannot blame the flood. We can only blame our attitude. I'm thinking, can we find a way to bring the community together? That is if they want. Then tomorrow being holiday, we can kind of mobilize everybody together. Let's do some community cleanup exercise inside China.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that we've also been thinking about, because although Abigail and I and everybody involved, we have been raising things to support the community and getting all these donations in. We are also thinking long term, like how can we actually change things, like structurally change things.
Right.
And we know that it's a multi-layered problem.
Yeah.
And it's not up to only us. But what we can do is we can mobilize the community. That much we can do.
Okay.
Because we live here, this is our community, this is our home.
It's our home.
So we can bring everybody together so that we can do a cleanup. And I'm so grateful that we have you right here, because we needed all the support that we could get. If you live in Chado or you're around us or you want to support our community, please pop by. Just come in tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We ride at dawn. At 6 a.m. we are going around everywhere. We are cleaning up as much as we can. We are getting all the plastics and we're getting all the debris from the flood. Because the rains will come. When it rains again, we don't find ourselves in this situation. At least we try.
Yeah. Me, tomorrow I have a program at University of Ghana, but I'm going to make time to come at Chado, so we do this together. So in the comment section, those of you who live in Chado, this is a way of trying to bring ourselves together as one community to fight.
Main street near. I said yes, Eva. The Menenkolane grandma, you're secure your home. Oh, be tundra, you pick up na day corner. We can't ensure an am so sad. No, Anna, yet a suano to bonnet never no so yet. Ha, my neighbors. Oh, we're glad and dinosaur magic. Penny compound. I drew window level until I'm window room, and I'm a seer and I'm baby. And I'm behind my bedroom, so over here about the energy. A bean soon and I'm home. So I'm my garden.
John do
When the man see her say, let me say, if I'm hypocrite, when the man will man say. Now for junior one, say what to Obama and Kobaba hey.
Now I want to build my report such assembly.
I don't listen. Was catching be out. You go one report. Naman Ghana was everything is possible.
Company friends.
If not to listen, so was the car. Ghana was everything is possible.
When they see that,
you got Tanaso. Some Queen. Park and Palabo. And I got Tano at the Muslim and soon to talk a quite large straight. A quite large straight. They say, what's the crime? Intimate Minko, a Zayana assassin. Now, the booby again, I'm a madam in Nala. With them in the fridge, Luby and the money, the laptop and the toy, almost 80 million. Laptop being nothing. Now, we say, yes, I'm a babu.
And so he fast, some boy. Mokashiro almost say, can say, more digger and say, Chokro Moon in Asia. Until so he that form. Would Dinko for your tema. Now, so he have Accra, Bronu wishing. And she know he was Accra, and so on so much to Ghana. Once a mudding cassasm. Once a mudding Hunupa. Eh? We don't know that. You see, he have some boy. Most galancy. Since when you are cry, I was moody galancy. And I homo took galancy. Since when you were Sissy Ameno, say, Mamma cried a haircut and a moo air shed. The way she say a fat a crooning. Now, also galancy or Hana. I want so galancy or Hana. Hey, bloggers, I'm by you. A man, no, at the Moko baby.
so bi en so okoka se ya ka se usumbo jo kadi o mak sana me kan ono kura obokro nzem fa so bi en so
asem we
papa banka muli am se chance ya enyen nasem ni yesu na suwin dada wo ton su bi en wi ase ko mo bi akokọ ba kra enfa bi mre Ghana e ma ye gold peswa ba akokra kan yesika nyi akwai ka ye nim sese de papa e de ka wu sre wo sora ka like Elijah ka hasinum a friend say Elisha ne Elijah the senior man no o mu bi o manu antem no a sa na mo pesa mo chere se mo yo o pesa mo ma ye ti ase sa say you like Elijah or Elisha and so Elijah ne say na no mate
enti se no
pound dem chere no enti Pastor Kingsley we mo no de no de fa to baby na e wonhia na sa national Thanksgiving no kra no ni seven fa
I don't know if they ever enti no
so unity me sa na me pe
enti anya necessary say